Welcome to the podcast.
In which year did Prince William and Kate Middleton marry at Westminster Abbey? Just off the top of my head, just a quick question.
Let me just...
Question without notice. Blackest, put your phone down.
2011, I think.
Oh, she's betting on tipping point. She's betting on tipping
Did you
point.
say 2011?
Yeah.
Wow.
Or 2011. Yeah, 2011.
I say 2011.
Oh,
I
yeah.
say 2011.
Okay, weirdo. 2011.
2010.
No, actually, I don't think I do. Yeah, 2010.
But I do that. I do a little
No,
not and.
you know what? If I'm reading
2010.
2010, 2011.
2020.
Come on, when do we find out the answer?
It's very exciting.
Well, what are you going to say? What's your vote for when they got married?
2011.
Oh, that's your vote too?
Yeah. It's already
You
gone through on
can't vote
tipping
for
point.
mine.
He got a shit ton of coins,
Hey,
Josh.
excuse me, you can't guess mine. I
No,
got
I'm
in with
watching tipping
2011.
point. I'm
Yeah,
pretending
'cause
to be
you
Pat
Googled it.
Cash.
No, I didn't Google it. I just know I was there.
When are they going to let me on that
Cash.
bloody show?
It's one of the.
Oh, actually, was it 2014? I was there.
2014. Oh, yeah, maybe.
No,
Because
they've got kids. They got like they got like a 10-year-old. No, 2011. Oh my God.
I was actually there. I hosted the other one. What's his name? Harry and Meghan. Me and Miff Warhurst and
Really?
Ray Martin.
Oh,
I
no.
thought you were going to say Ray Gun.
Sorry.
I was like, what?
It was Harry and Meghan's wedding I was at. Sorry, not Kate and Will. The one that didn't. The one that's on the rocks. That one.
Oh, I didn't see you there. I was there. And then I bumped into Angela Bishop. We had dinner, me, Miff and Angela Bishop. And Ange shouted us a bottle of Prosecco.
Well, it was me, Carl, and Ali Langdon at Covent Garden.
Well, I'd rather be with your group.
Oh my gosh.
every night.
Just going to go pick up all the names you two just
And then
dropped.
Fitzy and I went to Carl's room because it was so late at night. I was doing the Today Show at midnight, and I may or may not have had gin and tonic in my Today Show mug, pretending it was hot tea.
Oh, yeah, JK Bugger.
Classic Blackwell.
Anyway, enjoy the podcast. It's Halloween edition. We're pumpkin carving. Mine sucks.
Very Ricki, Lee, Tim, and Joel. Halloween.
Podcast.
Jermaine's balls have finally dropped.
A very Ricki, Lee, Tim, and Joel. Halloween.
Today I feel
Spooky.
smashing our pumpkins. Take me to the place I love.
Creepy Lee.
Trick or treat anytime.
Joel Creepy. And Tim Creepwell.
Spooky.
On Nova.
Yeah, welcome. Welcome.
So fun being creepy.
I know.
Is it our 5th annual pumpkin carving day? Because we've nailed it since 2020. I was the inaugural pumpkin carving winner, you know?
I was.
And then
No,
I
you
won.
weren't.
My first year with you guys,
Did you win
I
the
won.
first year? Oh, you won the first year. Oh, yeah, the second
And then
year
did
I
you
won.
win?
I've won twice.
And
I
then
won
who-
last year.
Okay. Well, I'm coming to get you this year, Joel.
Really?
Creepy.
You're in my studio. You see all my crafternooning tips.
I know, you asked me if I had something planned for my pumpkin carving, and
Yeah.
as you can see, I have a huge bag of goodies over
I
there.
know. Most of them are food.
Yeah. Get ready.
A lot of kids would have wrapped up school. They're probably getting their trick-or-treating gear ready now. If you are, why don't you give us a call and say hello, 132410, because we are your official trick-or-treating station for the next 2 hours, because we also have a special guest after 5. Here's a clue for you.
That's also my... Ooh, cryptic.
She's sick and tired, she is.
Yeah,
Well, I was burning sick and tired.
you guys both have witches' hats on.
I know. Please, for the people that saw that I'm hosting the Wicked premiere, I think this is what Wicked is.
Right.
It's
And-
very different.
Do you know my favourite thing about the way Joel's put his witch's hat on is that it's behind his quiff?
I know, yeah, because Ricki and I are going to Coldplay tonight, so I'm dressed as a witch, but I'm also dressed as the song.
It was all yellow.
You look like a naked banana in pajamas.
Well, I texted Ricki about half an hour ago and I said, don't embarrass me tonight.
And then you turned up wearing that.
Ricki, Lee, Tim, and Joel. Halloween.
Yes, it really
Halloween.
is.
Smash those pumpkins.
We're going to officially kick off our pumpkin carving next. So knives down, no touching, no
Okay.
touching.
Joel was sharpening his before.
I was being Britney Spears.
Ricki, Lee, Tim, and Joel on Nova.
Sucker, dream crusher, bleeding me dry like a damn.
Vampires! Oh, perfect day for it.
Oh, yeah. We are loving it. Vanessa, you're getting ready for a big trick-or-treat right now. What's happening? What's going on? Costumes, the lot?
Happy Halloween! Well, yes, I'm a mother of two.
Yeah, what
How
are you
old
going
are the
as?
kids?
I'm excited. So my son is a year and 4 months. So it's his first time going actually walking.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
And then, yeah,
So
and
you're
then my
watching
daughter's
Wolf
12.
Creek later? And 12. Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
so my daughter's going as like a half joker, half boxer. I don't know if it works.
That's fine.
And my son as Dragon Ball Z.
Okay,
Dragon Ball
cute.
Z.
Yeah.
I
Well-
love Dragon Ball Z.
Good luck out there. It's like my street has gone bunter.
Really?
Same.
Yeah. There was
You have
like
to send us a photo.
there's two full life size mannequins with like zombie masks on, and then it looks like home invasions.
Yeah, one house in my street, their front lawn is a full graveyard.
Amazing.
Oh, whereabouts are you sure it's not just a full graveyard?
Well, that's what I'm starting to think. Maybe I don't jog that area very
Because I lived
often.
opposite the North Carlton graveyard on Lygon Street for years. It's like Halloween there every day. In the nicest possible way.
The cutest pumpkin in the patch.
Yum, get it in me.
A very Ricki Lee, Tim, and Joel Halloween.
All right, let's do this. We have our pumpkins ready. We have our knives ready. We've got an hour to go until we have to put our knives down. And you can vote on our Instagram later on. And then we'll announce the winner tomorrow. Because after 5, Anastasia's here and it's the whole thing.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, she's a whole thing.
Now,
She is a whole thing.
Because you guys are in Melbourne together, I'm just at HQ on my own.
Yeah.
I have to run around and like start over there.
So do I, bro. I'm in your seat in Melbourne, and I've got to run around actually
Yeah.
past Ricky's pumpkin, which is mostly food themed,
Yes.
and then I've got to get to mine.
Yeah, but you're trying to lose 10 kilos by Sunday, so
Oh,
you'll
yeah,
be
true.
fine.
Yeah, I've
It's
gotta
extra
do that.
exercise.
What for?
Wicked. For the wickedly talented
Oh, yeah, that's
Adele
right.
Dizzy.
That was this time yesterday. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay. Well, let's start. Why don't we
I'm so
start?
excited.
I'm going to play a song so I can start, and then we'll come back.
But
and
that's a good, really, really good idea.
And we're going to keep updating our socials if you want to see the progress of our pumpkins.
Yeah.
This wig that I'm wearing now has something to do with mine today. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Wednesday. No, it's not Wednesday.
it
It's not
Cher?
long enough.
No, it's not Cher. It's not Wednesday. It's a bit more contempt.
Is it me?
No, mate.
Is it Olivia
I
Rodrigo?
wish I had that much hair.
Oh.
Is it right? Tim, you dirty dog.
I don't know. Maybe might be a little bit sour. My pumpkin.
Oh.
It might be
okay.
showing its guts.
Oh, no, I'm nervous now.
All right, off you go. It's starting now. Go.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Etc.
on Nova.
Hang on. Back to your pumpkin stations or off your pumpkin
Oh,
stations.
my God. Blackers, you have started really fast. I've got vampire teeth in.
Mate, I've been carving pumpkins for years. The good thing about these ones is I didn't have to hollow them out myself because I used to have to do that for the kids, and that was the worst part.
Oh my gosh.
Who did we have do that? A Casanova.
Yeah, we just got the supernovas to do it.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, team.
Thank you, team. I'm just
They've
threading
been
some
working
snakes
hard.
at the moment
Oh, what is that for?
for my pumpkin.
No, but I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Yeah, look, see?
Oh, it's a tongue.
Maybe. Maybe. I need
Yeah,
some
it's a
more
tongue for
red
your Olivia
snakes.
Rodrigo pumpkin.
I can see a B and an R on somebody. Oh, I can see a Brat logo.
No! I've given mine away. Why didn't I hide it?
Oh, are you? Hang on, what are you doing? Are you doing Charlie XCX?
No. Is she?
You're
I actually don't know who sings it.
XCX, bro.
I'm kidding. I know. I'm just trying to throw you off. Maybe I'm not doing a brat pumpkin. Maybe it's going to say bro.
Oh, that's cute.
Well, why have you got Brat printed out on a bit of paper next to
Yeah.
it?
To throw you off.
He's been yelling out, I need the stencil, I need the stencil, I need the stencil.
And you guys have to go to a gig. I've got all night, so I might stay here and just
we
really
go to
lean in.
Coldplay.
That whole song, I still didn't even manage to cut out one eye.
No, neither.
What do you mean? You just
Because
go for it.
I'm-
Just go for it.
I'm terrified that I'm going to cut off one of my fingers.
Look at this.
Oh, I know. Don't cut your finger off. Yum, that looks delicious.
Oh, that does look delicious. You're making me hungry.
Yes. Well, you have to do a story.
Who's that little friend that's on my mic on the other side in Sydney HQ?
Oh, that's a little dinosaur.
A little dinosaur friend.
It's got lovely skin.
I know. It needs a facial.
Me after a big weekend.
I know. It needs a hydrofacial.
Now, you know the Dodgers just won the World Series. Spoiler
Oh,
alert.
my God.
Dude, it was brilliant.
Fun fact: where did the Dodgers originate? Where did they originate?
In New York.
Yeah, Brooklyn. They were the Brooklyn Dodgers.
Yeah, I heard them talking about
How
that.
dodgy
during
is that?
Super dodgy. I was like, guys, they're the Dodgers. They're from LA.
Yeah. But let's talk about being banned because this happened a few weeks ago, right?
Yeah. So in the first inning of Dodgers and Yankees game, Mookie Betts, that's quite a name, isn't it?
You got a microphone on?
Well, look, I can also press on, but
Is it not working? It feels like I'm talking through another microphone.
Yeah.
That's cool.
it's okay.
There's heaps of microphones in here. It could be any one of them. Is it this one that's hidden behind the TV? Hello?
It's all red. It's
Hello?
all red.
It was all yellow.
It was all yellow.
Look at the stars. Look how they shine for... It's certainly coming out of this one, isn't it?
This is
that
the
better?
spookiest part of the show so far.
Let's talk out of this one.
Oh, but you.
Anyway, so this person from the Dodgers, he leaped up at the wall to catch a ball that was headed into the crowd.
Yeah.
And as he caught the ball, a Yankees fan tried to grab the ball out of his glove. Check this out.
Oh!
Fly to right by Torres. Betch in the corner. Does he have room? Fights with the fan.
Fights it!
This guy.
And they're going to say that it's an out and fan interference. And yeah,
How crazy
that
is
says
that?
ball in his
Because they are worth so much money, those game balls. Like,
they?
so much. Yeah.
Like, how much would it be worth?
So much?
Sorry, one question too many.
Give me a
Coles.
ballpark.
Why are you asking me questions like that?
Hey! So the fan was evicted from the stadium,
Yeah.
banned from the World Series Game 5.
Yeah.
So yeah, he was banned.
It was
Banned.
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 It was banned.
But that's crazy. When I read this story this morning, Rich and I were talking about how much we miss streakers.
Yeah.
You don't
Do you
see
remember
them
how
as
fun
much.
that was
as
when
often.
people used to take their like it was so much. The best part of any game was when the security guards were trying to chase down some
Yeah.
Well, nobody's stopping
naked
you.
bloke. Rich does.
But you know, I think I get a feeling they still happen. I just don't think they televise them like they used to. Like it was the
Yeah,
old days,
okay.
like the early 90s, late 80s in the cricket, even 70s if you really want to go that far.
Okay.
You know, a lot of
George
big
Bush?
yeah. Former president. I see you for a second.
Pumpkin spice and everything fried
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel.
on Nova. Keep calm and carve on.
Halloween mystery.
This is the Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel Halloween special.
Yeah. Okay. Get back to your microphones.
We're back.
Hey, going. All I can hear is you having hissy fits.
Who? Well, Ricki. I know. She doesn't.
No, you don't.
Stop. My wrist hurts.
Tonight.
My wrist really hurts.
Hey, going. What's the update?
Ricki? Oh, Ricki can't even hear anything now.
I know we can't hear it. What's your update, Joel?
My update is that I've made a few mistakes, but you learn from your mistakes and you move on.
Yeah.
How much longer do we have in the pumpkin carving?
Like we're finishing. We're wrapping up at 5. We're wrapping up at 5.
Oh my gosh!
I've only just started.
Oh, baby, come over here and just talk on my mind.
Why do you
I
want
have
me to
no
say
idea.
it?
Well, I'm trying hard, and it's just not working the way that I need it to work.
Can I
Oh
throw
my
a
God,
number?
what is
you know how
happening to yours?
you know how yesterday we were talking about like science and stuff with Coldplay.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
science.
Can I throw a number up at you and you can tell me what this number is?
Yeah.
Because a Russian court has fined Google this.
Oh, this is for. I saw this on the way in. This is Google fining Russian courts for removing. Is it removing things from Google?
Oh, yeah, they want to find them like a number that I've never even heard, like a trillion.
Trillion.
Is that right?
It's a trillion times a trillion times a trillion, which is 20 decillion.
Decillion, there you go.
Oh, yeah, decillion bugger.
Decillion.
A decillion. Oh, there's my microphone. That's
Blocking
exciting.
Their content. Oh, as the break finishes. That's perfect timing.
Perfect.
And it's only 4:30. Wow. Glad. All right, keep carving.
Get back to the pumpkin.
I'm up.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel
I love that.
on Nova.
All right, knives down. Knives down. Knives down.
Oh, yours has made some progress.
All right. It's our pumpkin carving day. It's our 5th annual pumpkin carve for Halloween.
I know, Australia's next top pumpkin carver.
Oh my God, it looks like a massacre down in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I know. Oh my God.
I can't even
Look at
see.
yours. Look.
Oh my gosh, yours looks amazing.
Well, it's pretty basic. I need
got
to
in
kind
early.
of add some stuff. No, I didn't.
You got in early.
I started when everyone else did. I just haven't been faffing around pre-Coldplay like you guys.
Wasn't faffing about. I was pressing the flesh here in the Melbourne office, saying hello to all of our Nova Melbourne friends.
Yes.
And we're never down here, so I'm just, out and about.
You're never down.
I'm
You don't point at me. We're
basically
never
Kamala
down
Harris
here.
right now, you know? I'm out there just holding meet and greets,
What
just
is
chatting to people
burdened?
about what is important,
Must
flight
be
upgrades,
unburdened.
etc.
Are working microphones important?
They are.
How good does that sound now?
How good is this?
33 minutes into the show, perfect.
Oh, you've got a skinny
Do you-
little skeleton
Do you
arm. It
think
looks
I
like me.
control the microphones? I mean, I wish I could.
And the scariest thing about
You'd
me
all
today
be in trouble.
is that I've got sauna hair. Because you know how I never wash
You
my
had
hair?
a sauna?
I had to swim in a sauna today.
Did
'cause
you go
I'm
to
a loser.
Steamworks?
What time did you do this? Because there's rules. You have rules of when you can and can't have wet hair
What's
saunas.
the sauna in Sydney? Did you
Did you go to
Sydney sauna?
Bodyline?
No, I went to my local aquatic centre, thank you. I booked in this morning and sat there with strangers. Yeah, it's great.
You should have just come to my house.
Well, you weren't there. You're
Yeah,
going to
sauna.
Melbourne.
Well, I'm pretty sure you know how to get in.
That's true, actually.
Were you-
The door person always says, "Oh, here's trouble." I'm like, "All right, you've used that a few times."
Yeah, it's Tim. Were you naked in the sauna?
No speedos.
Oh, okay, so
Speedos.
it's just your hair that's a little bit limp today.
It's a very much like I just washed it, which I don't like to do. It's very scary.
Looks good.
It is scary. A scary spice.
You have a little story though, Joel, about
Let's hope so.
not
Yep.
being
No, I've got it.
not being able to hold it.
Oh, not
Yeah.
again.
I know. A guy was stuck in a traffic jam on the highway and desperately needed to pee, so he got out to pee behind a tree on the side of the road, which is, I've done that before.
Yeah.
I'm sure you've done
so
that before,
jealous.
Blackers. I've seen you do that before, Ricky.
I've never done that.
You always do that.
I never do.
Or sometimes you just do it in your seat.
You
I'm
do
like,
it.
Ricky, this isn't.
Ricky
that's
does it
leather.
outside. It's like a fire hose.
There was one time
She rises off the ground.
we were going to Madonna at the Staples Centre, and we were in it's so dumb. We were in a big long stretch limo. Like, who goes in stretch limos anywhere? Gross.
know.
But we were in a big long stretch limo, and the guys got out and weed on one side, and then the driver said, "And the ladies is over here," and opened the passenger side door, and that was where the ladies was.
Oh, that's
I thought
gorgeous.
that was really cute.
That is very cute. Well, this bloke.
need a ride? Give the call. You're good. I do.
Yeah, I know. They sort of took off without him. So his friends filmed him from the car sprinting down the side of the road in an attempt to catch them. And despite sprinting as hard as he couldn't catch up to his friends.
Oh,
so he ended up hitching a ride on the side of a semi-trailer. When you got to
that's
go, you got to
terrible.
go.
You do. All right, I'm
you
going to
break
go
that
back to
seal.
my pumpkin station.
Okay.
We're putting
getting
our
anxious.
knives down at 5. You got heaps of time.
Oh, my God, that is not enough time.
Knives down at 5. You can keep up to date on our socials and you'll be able to vote for our winner.
Ricky Lee, Tim and Joel
Too cool for school.
on Nova.
Thank you, Shabuzi. A bar song, not a pumpkin song. Please, come on. Mic's on. Microphone's on down there. God, it's
Well, it
mad in
doesn't really
Melbourne.
help that my pumpkin table is the furthest away from my
So's mine.
microphone.
So's mine, mate. Welcome
Oh
to the
my
club.
God, stop stealing all my problems.
Oh, no, I don't have half your problems. No, I don't have a third of your problems.
Get your spook on.
But see, that's true, because I've got 99 problems.
You.
But I bet you ain't one.
It's so true.
That is actually really
Actually,
true.
no,
It's
it is
so
true.
true.
Girlfriend has been an absolute nightmare lately. Naughty little girl.
You
Is it
are-
that time of month for her again?
No, we've had her fixed.
Oh, that doesn't happen
Yeah,
anymore.
because I don't want a teen pregnancy in my house.
Oh,
Teen,
okay.
Isn't you too?
That's a teen. That's
That's
not
a
even
teenager
teen.
for a dog, isn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah, I was thinking that
She
actually
runs
when
the
you were
house.
doing the 99 problems thing, you are the Jay-Z of this team. That is for sure.
I'm the Jay-Z. Is that good?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Yeah, he's in charge.
He's a billionaire, so go for it.
Yeah, cool.
Now, remember yesterday I gave you that little Anthony Bourdain quote? He said, eat at a local restaurant tonight. Get the cream sauce. Have a cold pint at 4 o'clock in a mostly empty bar. Go somewhere you've never been. Eat an oyster. Have a Negroni. Have 2. Mm-hmm. What's this about?
Well, it sounds like this guy has listened to Anthony Bourdain's advice and he's gone out and he's tried an oyster for the very first time, as we all should.
Really love oysters.
Thanks, Manu.
Thanks, Manu.
Oh, I thought I
Manu.
recognised that voice.
Now, he managed for the first time, which is, I think, impressive for someone who's having an oyster for the first time, because a lot of the time people kind of chew it and then they just spit it out because it's too much.
So what do you do? You just go straight
You
swallow?
don't chew it.
I give it a little like
No.
just to get some
Straight
flavour out of
down,
it, just
straight down the gob.
like a half chew.
I've gone
give
crazy
it a
on oysters
half chew
lately.
before you swallow?
I've been
Yeah.
oystering a few times a week lately.
Have you?
I know it's crazy.
Someone's doing well.
No, but we live near the fish markets. There's a fish market near us, you know, that little woofy smell.
Oh, that's what that is.
Yeah. Me and Heidi in the newsroom, me and Heidi and Michelle were eating tuna sashimi on Smith's chips today.
Oh, wow.
It was delicious.
Wow, when the cat's away.
Very fancy.
I know.
Very, very fancy. But anyway, this guy tried his oyster. He managed to get it down. But then as it went down the hatch, it came straight back up and went flying out his mouth.
No. Oh, no. I've got to be in a mood for oysters.
Oh, look at the slow-mo.
My 9-year-old's
Amazing.
into them. The other two obviously
Oh my God,
don't
of
even look at them,
course.
but my 9-year-old loves them.
I love that he eats oysters. It's so cool.
Yeah, we got right into it. We went down to Tassie. We properly learned how to shuck them and everything.
Oh, did you go and wear did you go in the water and do the overalls and all of that?
I didn't go and get them. Someone went and got them for us.
Every time, I think I've told you before, every
Some
time.
peasant went and got
I
them
know,
for
yes.
us.
Some member of staff. Every time Jack and I have oysters, I always go, "You horny?"
Yeah.
Smash those pumpkins. This is the Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel Halloween special.
All right, your dress as this song, Joel, because you're heading to Coldplay Melbourne tonight with Ricki.
I sure am. My boyfriend's a big fan. My
Your-
boyfriend is a very big fan.
Hands are going to be stinking though of pumpkin.
Yeah.
We've got
Yeah.
12 minutes to go until pumpkin knives are down. Well, actually, no, until after the news. I'll give you till after the news.
Okay, after the news.
How are we all
Michelle,
going?
make it a long one.
How are we going?
I'm pretty much done.
Ricky's
I'm happy.
is looking great.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh, Ricki! That's brilliant.
So happy.
I'm just cleaning the panel. I got some paint on it. Sorry, Ben Lehman Bell.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel
Heard of it.
on Nova.
Go, paint on my hands. Thank you. There we go. My paint's not dry. It's our pumpkin
My paint's
carving
not
day.
dry either, so hang on. My paint's not dry, just hang on.
Oh, Joel.
What's happened?
Okay, Joel's come in today. Oh, yellow.
We are pumpkin carving, by the way, if people
not
are
on
just
me, is
joining
it?
us. This is our
No,
fifth
it's
annual.
not on you. Do not touch your body. That is a wonderful outfit. So Joel has come. We're going to Coldplay tonight here in Melbourne, and Joel has come in the most amazing yellow outfit, and he's got green all over, paint
I know.
all over his
And
hands.
I
because-
said I can't get any green on my yellow outfit, otherwise I'll look like a volunteer at the Commonwealth Games.
But people won't know what that is in Melbourne.
Oh, shut up! Oh, now I've lost my headphones.
Snap!
The glossies. On screen.
All right, it is all about the pumpkins, but we do have time for glossies.
Yes. Okay. So Coldplay had their first show in Australia last night
Yes.
here in
Yeah.
Melbourne.
Yep.
And they announced at the very beginning of the show, right before the Welcome to Country, Chris came out and said that Guy, the bass player, was vomiting and he was sick.
Our beautiful bass player Guy is very, very sick and will not be for the first time. He's not going to be able to play today.
Wow. And
Is
also
he-
amazing
is he
that
on tonight?
amazing that he knew the name of his bass player, because if you ask anybody to name the band,
See, this is why I love theatre. There'd be an understudy. You'd get a
Well,
little
there-
slip in your seat, and it would say there's an understudy on.
There was an understudy. Someone came on wearing an alien costume head thing
fun.
and
Halloween.
filled in for poor Guy. So hopefully he's there tonight.
so
Hopefully
that's
he's a bit better.
Chris and Guy, and then the
Oh,
others
Chris
are.
Carr.
There's
Yeah, who are the other two members of Coldplay? Obviously, I'm the big fan that's going with you.
Yeah, you're the biggest fan, you told me.
No,
Why don't
Jack.
you-
Well, no, Jack
No,
is.
you said that you're the biggest fan, so you should tell me their names.
No, don't embarrass me.
It's Johnny and Will. Now, the funny thing about Will is Will's the drummer right now. I believe this is true. Will was the drummer in the Red Wedding scene in Game of Thrones. But no
Oh,
one
that was one of the most iconic scenes in Game of Thrones.
But no one knew that. So, drummer for the biggest band in the world, in arguably the biggest scene in the biggest TV show in the world, and no one noticed. Quite
Ouch,
the
that's got to hurt.
accomplishment.
Well, I mean,
He's
there was a lot
amazing.
going on, a lot of stab, stab, stab. So
And he's the one that in Viva La Vida, he sings, oh,
I'm going to do that right in your ear
I cannot
tonight.
wait to chant that tonight.
Okay, next glossy. What's happening here? These are two people who won't be going.
That's Channing Tatum and
Zoe Kravitz?
They've split, haven't they?
They've split.
Yeah.
And is this right? Has he posted just nothing but ha 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 ha
that's
ha
brutal.
all over his...
No, that wasn't him.
Oh, it was her ex.
I think it was one of their exes. But this is more the fact that they realised that they probably weren't going to be compatible after they did a press junket together. And after their tour wrapped for the film Blink Twice, they were like, I don't think we can do this.
Blink twice.
That's
That sounds
so
interesting.
sad. It's really sad.
Sounds like it's got a strong storyline, that film. Blink twice.
Blink twice. Happens once and then you're like, oh.
Last gossip.
When's the next blink?
Last gossip, what's happening?
Oh, that is Olivia Rodrigo.
Yes. She revealed on Jimmy Fallon that she was once mistaken for somebody else at border control. Have a listen to this.
And there's like a big cop with like a gun, and he's like, have you ever been arrested? And I'm like, no, I haven't been arrested. And he's like, are you sure? He's like, you could go to jail for lying to a federal officer like this is really bad. I'm freaking out. I'm like, I'm not gonna be let into America. After 30 minutes of interrogation, he looks at me and he goes, what's your name? And I go, Olivia Rodrigo, like Rodrigo. And he's like, there's a girl who looks just like you that's your same age that's been arrested multiple times, and her name's Olivia Rodriguez.
Wow.
Lucky. Hey, she's inspired my pumpkin after the news.
I know.
I
I don't think you've really done her justice, to be honest.
Oh,
I didn't know she had a lazy eye.
I'm sorry.
You're
Knives
still
down
passionate.
after the news. I know, I've mucked it up.
Okay. The world is a vampire.
This is the Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel Halloween special.
We've been smashing pumpkins all day.
Creepy Lee,
Knives down.
Joel Creepy,
Knives down.
and Tim Creepwell.
Knives down.
Smash those pumpkins.
Yeah. We are putting our knives down now in our 5th annual Halloween pumpkin carving competition.
Knives are down. And can I say, I think we've done it in record time this year.
We have.
Yeah.
And some impressive work from two of us.
I'm really disappointed in mine.
Oh, we are too.
We
Do you
cannot
know what
believe
yours looks like? It looks like the guy from Kiss, Gene Simmons.
Gene Simmons.
But who is yours supposed to be?
Olivia Rodrigo.
Oh,
my God.
Tim.
Don't let her see that.
No, but I just thought, I had a good idea, but I didn't execute it very well. And then, you know what? Working with wigs sucks.
Oh, I know.
Excuse me.
I mean,
Look at my guy.
I mean, you started strong with the tongue, and I was like, here we go, Black is maybe taking the
All
crown
right.
again.
Hey,
but-
let the people decide. I know I'm not going to probably win like I did in the first one, the inaugural, but
At least Ricky's going to be shown this year.
all right. You can vote now on our socials or soon. How long, Jermaine? Say it.
5 minutes to get the
5 minutes. All right. You can vote in 5.
Exciting!
And Anastacia is coming up very soon.
Yeah, I wonder if you know.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel
I love that.
on Nova.
Smash those pumpkins.
Oh, we are. We have. How good some gorillas for a Halloween Eve. If you're heading out trick-or-treating tonight, good luck. Have fun. Be safe. I mean, imagine years ago, you say to your kids, just go out and ask strangers for lollies.
I know, and they're like, you've said the other 364 days a year to not do that.
Don't do that.
Rosso has a really good joke about Halloween.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can say it.
I'll do it. Because it's Halloween. It's a naughty joke. It's a
Okay,
spooky
well,
joke.
I'll leave one word out, but Rosso calls Halloween Uber Eats for...
Uber Eats for... Oh.
Fill in the blank.
My neighbourhood, which is a mixture of, a bit of everything, I think you'd say. I live in a real melting pot where I live. We really get into Halloween. I feel bad that we haven't decorated our house.
The stat that Melbourne is the biggest city for Halloween as far as money spent on Halloween goodies in the whole country.
Yeah, because we're old. We're old. We're alternative.
It's quite amazing.
Guys, next.
That's also my...
Who's that?
I think I've seen her around the studio and she looks like she's got a lot of energy.
Oh my God, so much.
Anastasia's here. There's no point teasing that. The quick draw. We're talking to her about being a derby day this Saturday for the VRC. Head to vrc.com.au. Tickets still available if you want to see her live.
Now, baby, come on.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova.
Yeah.
Little throwback here on Nova. Ricki, Lee, Tim and Joel. Happy Halloween. You can vote for our pumpkins in a second on our socials, but from 2000, that is Anastacia, and here she is.
Hello. Hi, Anastacia. Oh my God. I like being able to see you. This is so zoom-ological.
Oh my God,
I
I'm
know
shaking.
it's so 2024.
You sound exactly how you sing.
Oh my God. Oh, and I sing just like I sound. Yeah, I wonder if you know. Yes, I sound just like her. This
You are
is
an icon.
not. Oh my God, am I?
I'm
Yes,
dying.
You are an
oh my
icon.
God, thank you.
I'm dying. You really are.
It's
I
so
can't
good to
even.
see you. Thank you so much for coming in. But, well, firstly, before all the craziness happens, welcome back to Australia because we love having you here.
Yes.
Thank you so much. It's so good to be here.
Is it nice to be here, not like hiding in a hotel room the whole time?
Oh my God, my last trip here was Masked Singer, so it was, and during Delta, so it was kind of like
you
the
got the
worst
bad
of the
wave.
worst. I got both zoomies, yeah.
And
it
you
was-
don't mean Delta Goodrum, you mean the
No,
Delta
I
COVID
don't. I
wave.
don't mean the hot one. I mean the one we didn't want.
I thought you meant Delta Goodrum. I'm like,
Oh, I would have been all up
way
in
to
her.
shit can
Yeah.
Delta Goodrum.
Oh yeah, you know I love a little good Delta. She's the good Delta, not the bad Delta.
Yeah, she's the good Delta. Yeah.
100%. So when you were doing Masked Singer and you were like hiding away, what happens in that whole? How do they do that?
Well, to be honest with you, I have to say that I was already in quarantine for the 2 weeks when you come off the plane.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So it just continued. Like, this is like, and this is what the bubble is.
Yeah.
So it prepared me for living in a camper van. When you'd get to the studio, you'd be in this camper van that had like all the windows were blacked out. You couldn't see anything outside because you couldn't ever know who was on the show.
Of course.
You couldn't ever hear
Well, they're
who was
probably
on the
Australian
show.
celebrities you wouldn't have known anyway.
You're absolutely right. But at the end of the day, I didn't hear them, so I didn't know.
Yeah.
But every performance, I thought I was going home. So
Wow.
no,
Are you
because
serious?
you're in your own world. You have no idea.
Did you kind of
what you're
wish you were
competing
going home,
against.
though? Like a little part of you, like, going, please, can I just go home?
No,
'Cause
not
it
even. But I
sounds
would tell
hellish.
people, "Oh God, I'm sorry. It was nice to be here. I appreciate you having me." They're like, "Why are you like are really tough on yourself?"
I know, you're
I was like,
Anastacia.
"Well, I am living with this vampire costume, and she was trying to take over my life." And I was like, by the end, I was headbutting and headbanging this big, tall, violent woman. Yeah, so it was very fun at the end of it. I was so surprised. You know, I freaking cried. It was so weird.
Well, at least
I mean,
you're here
so
now.
corny.
You're here now with no kind of like no covering on the windows. You're here
No,
for.
and my curtains are open, honey.
It's really one
My
about.
beef curtains are open.
Oh, wow.
Your wizard
You
sleeve.
suit our show. You need to be on our show every day.
If I ever die, you need to be on the show because
The
you
beef
are
curtains are open.
you are
Oh, my
everything that I feel like we all want you to be. You are so
Aw.
fabulous.
You are.
You are just you're the dream, and you're wearing the glasses.
Oh my
and
God,
you've
I
got-
need them. So, I mean, I'm not wearing them for you, girl, at this point. I'm wearing them because I turned a different age and now I need them to see this. Before I needed them for that. I need them big time.
But you've always, it's like your trademark.
Well,
Why
I've
did
been
you
wearing
start?
them since 6th grade. So, 6 years old, actually, not 6th grade. But I couldn't see the leaves on the trees.
Well, actually,
Like, I
I
didn't
actually
realize-
saw your glasses IRL about 22 years ago. You won't remember this, but Crown Casino had a little nightclub called Heat Nightclub, and I was DJing.
Oh, yeah.
And you came in and you sang one song behind my decks, and all I had on my decks.
Behind your what?
My decks.
I did not realize. I may not recognize you because I was behind your
No,
deck.
I think what happened was.
Same train of
I think what
thought.
happened was you brought your beef curtains up to my decks.
I did. Thank you. They were smaller then. They were smaller.
Well, it was a very tight set.
It
Best
was,
guest we've ever
honey.
had.
I remember that. I like it.
But anyway, it's so good to see you again. You're here for a very exciting week because the Melbourne Cup Carnival week is kind of great, and you don't have to be in Melbourne for it. Everywhere, all around Australia, there are signs for
Yes.
lunches and things. And you're performing this Saturday at Derby Day, which is actually the most classy. Ricky's performing at the Oaks Day one.
Yeah, I'm not as classy. Have you ever been to the races in Australia?
I have not. This
Oh,
is
God.
my
Strap in,
first. I'm a
baby.
virgin.
Girlfriend, get ready. You are going to see some beef curtains.
I
You're
love
going to see
being
titties. You're going to see ass.
Yeah, baby. Bring it out.
Everything.
Give it to me.
We get messy.
Yeah, I like it. I like sloppy and messy. That works
That's
for me.
But you're performing on Derby Day, which is like the black and white day. It's the day that everyone flies in from Sydney. It's the, like the big one.
It's very
All the cool
fancy.
people
Of course,
are
that's
there.
why they brought me, because I'm so fancy. They went completely opposite. They're bringing Ronan in for the next week, and they brought me in for the fancy week.
Yeah.
You're the cutest pumpkin in the patch.
Vote for your favorite pumpkin now on the Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel Instagram.
Yes.
He did the Monster Man.
We are up and we are done. Let's go around the grounds. We have names for our pumpkins, and then you can vote, and then we'll announce the winner tomorrow.
And I think you did a great job this year, team.
We really did, except him.
I know. I was running past
Come on.
Ricki.
Sorry.
I know,
I'm
it
so
sucks.
sorry.
Okay, mine is Bolivia Pumperigo.
Oh, cute.
I love that name.
Yes.
Olivia Pumprigo.
Okay,
Olivia
Ricki.
Pumperigo. Mine is Lil Drunken Pumpkin at the races.
She's had a big day.
She's had a big day. She's got her fascinator on. She's got 2 pairs of eyelashes. She's got red eyes from spewing. Her lipstick is smeared, and there's a whole lot of vom coming out.
And
she's had a big one.
Obviously vote for my
She
pumpkin,
has.
but I've got to give Ricki points for her Eco Warrior pumpkin because that vomit is actually the inside of the pumpkin.
Yeah,
It
looks
is
amazing.
everything that was scraped out of the pumpkin is coming out of her mouth, but I also mushed up a loaf of white bread in some water.
Okay.
Like, what is she doing with the bread?
And Joel,
She's trying to soak up the alcohol.
your pumpkin.
My pumpkin is called It's Brat Betch.
All right, jump on our Instagram and vote. I'm happy to come third this year. I think it's cute. I won the first one. Whatever, who cares? More Anastacia next, including a very touching moment between Ricki and Anastacia after this.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel,
Etc.
on Nova.
Alex Warren, Ella Henderson here on Nova. Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel. Happy Halloween, by the way. Anastasia's here. Going to play Quick Draw with us very soon.
Can I tell you, I love you so much and so deeply in so many ways. I'm a singer as well, and little baby Ricki. The first time I ever sang a song in front of anybody was at a party at a family barbecue thing, and we had a band come and play. And my favourite song was "Not That Kind" by Anastacia. Like,
Oh my God! I love your little midriff going on.
My little midriff, but I had my little. I was hiding behind my little rose-coloured Anastacia glasses because I was so terrified to sing in front of anyone because it was my first ever time, and I just.
And she's very successful now, Anastacia.
Since then, I just have absolutely loved you, but on a far deeper level. Freak of Nature was such an important album for me in those formative years as a little aspiring.
Of developing. Yeah, just trying to understand yourself and feeling like you didn't fit in.
Yep.
It's okay to be feeling like you don't fit in.
Totally.
There's nothing wrong with that. In fact, don't try to fit in.
But it's
was sort of where I was coming from in my life. That's why I never felt like I fit in because of the way I sounded and looked. So the Freak of Nature album was all about just being freak. Just, freak is good.
It was amazing.
Freak is good.
And there was one particular song on the album called "How Come the World Won't Stop."
Oh.
And when my pop died, who was like my dad, he was the closest person to me in my whole life. That was the song. I tried not to cry. That was the song that just made absolutely everything make sense to me. The grief and the confusion and all of it. And I listened to it. I probably shouldn't have listened to it on the way in today because I just bawled in the car. But I have to say that I listened to that song. It made everything make sense. And then as a songwriter and as an artist, I wanted to work with people who made music that inspired me. And I found I used to buy CDs and look in the back of the CDs and read the lyrics and look who the engineers were and who the songwriters and who the producers were. And eventually I went and wrote with Billy Mann, who was one of the songwriters.
Oh my God, yes.
On that
He's
song.
incredible.
And because of that, I got one of my most successful songs I've ever released, Raining Diamonds. Oh my God. And it's all from a deep love, not just being inspired by you and your music and Not That Kind and I'm Out of Love and all of those amazing big pop songs, but just the how much that song spoke to me when I was younger. So thank you, and I'm sorry to cry because it was so fun before now.
That
She's a hard nut to crack as
no,
well.
It's amazing. No, that song I actually wrote when Aaliyah passed.
Yeah.
She inspired that song for us because it was such a tragedy for her to go. She was such a massive, big artist that was so going to impact the world, and she still is impacting music, but when she died in the horrible crash, it just was like, why are we still like doing music? Like, it just feels like, shouldn't we just shut down for a second?
Yeah.
I felt as an artist, because I was starting to be an artist, I was like, wow, it can just go away like that. And it really was that first moment for me where it just could stop. Like, the world stops when you lose something.
Well, and the line, how come the world won't stop spinning now that you're gone?
You're gone.
That first line, somebody told me you were not coming home. Oh, my God. Sends me every
it's
time.
really, oh, my God, my little, I still have hairs on my legs. I'm just letting you all know they just stood up. I was like, I forgot I actually had them because you just gave me a chill.
Well, Anastacia, welcome to the Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel show, where we have it all, really. Tears, beef curtains, the lot.
We got hairy legs. We got it all.
I would just say, as a fan of yours for a long time, my favourite bit of your songs isn't actually you singing. It's the yes, harder. Tell me if I got it right.
It's not, but I like that you're going to be honey. It's honey time. No, it's actually a Buddhist chant,
right?
And it means I love someone who didn't care, like that kind of thing, and that you know you cared about somebody that didn't really appreciate that you cared, right?
Okay.
And so Glenn Ballard was the first one that came up with sick and tired. He was like, sick and tired of being sick and tired. And I was like, I am not going to sing about being freaking sick. I'm already sick. I just had cancer. Like, this is not what a girl wants to sing about. And he just pressed it. And I was like, that is not what I want. And then I'm like, I was like, all going for it. I was like, it's a hit. Oh, totally. Love singing.
Gosh, why can't every guest be as cool as you?
I know, you really are the coolest person I've ever met.
I know. It feels weird to make you play a game now. I would like to just chat to you for the rest of the show. But
the game is good, but I'm going to freaking suck. Who am I playing against?
You're playing against Joel.
Oh, God. You're going to be so good at this, I have a feeling.
Ricky's the really good one. I'm the
God. I'm
shit
going to I'm going to be thinking, and then you're going to say something, then I'm probably going to say something next.
No, because I'm in the same room as you, Anastacia.
Okay,
so
well, be paralyzed
you've got the Anastacia
for a minute.
power
You're like,
over me.
cast your spell on him or something.
Yeah.
I will mention
These are spells because they're like really buoyant.
Melbourne Cup Carnival kicks off Saturday with Penfold Victoria Derby Day. For more info and to purchase tickets, go and purchase tickets, vrc.com.au. See Anastacia, see Ricki Lee, see Sophie Ellis Bextor, see Empire of the Sun, see the
Ronan
Temper Trap
Keating.
and Mia Ray, and of course, Ronan Keating, Sam Felt as well. Sam Felt's playing with you on Saturday. Here is our Prime Minister with the rules to quick draw, and then we'll come back and play for real.
I'm Anthony Albanese, and these are the official quick draw rules. Tim will give a category and a letter. The first to yell out a correct answer gets a point. The first answer you yell out is locked in. Best out of 7 wins. Ultimately, Tim will exercise his discretion.
Grab you some tissues and let's do a practice question.
Yeah, Anastacia, I like to stand to play. Well, you don't have to.
I've got my Uggs on.
That's my process.
I've got my Uggs on. I'm prepared.
She's Anastacia.
Oh my God, how flexible are you?
Wow.
Go do that.
Is that your leg?
Go ahead, girl.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, that's all I got left. My party trick is done for the day.
Here's the practice question. We'll come back and play for real. Name something you would find at the races starting with C.
Chardonnay.
Chardonnay. I like it.
I was going to say coach, like a trainer, but I don't know.
I was going to say something else.
I know I thought the same thing, but I was like, I thought of that too. I thought of the bunt oven. Yes, I thought of that too, yeah.
Anastasia's here. We're going to play quick draw when we come back.
I'm sick and tired of always being sick and tired.
Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel on Nova. Ricki Lee, Tim and Joel's Quick Draw.
So good. Anastacia is here with us. She's in town for the Melbourne Cup Carnival, which kicks off on Saturday with the Penfolds Victoria Derby Day. All the info and tickets at vrc.com.au. As we mentioned, you kick off on Saturday. Then we've got Sophie Ellis Bextor and Empire of the Sun. Then Ronan Keating and Ricki Lee. Heard of them? And the Temper Trap and Mia Ray. A massive week. Not only just about the horses, but about the entertainment on the park stage.
I'm more into the entertainment.
Also, do you have some, of course you do, you're Anastacia. Do you have some amazing, outrageous outfit that you're going to wear to Derby Day?
I'm not going to look like a fancy girl at all. I'm not doing a party dress or anything like that. I'm just going to look like me.
I love
That's what we want.
I'm going to look like me. I will tell you, I'm not wearing black.
Ooh.
Oh, my God. I wonder what other color she's going to wear.
All right, let's play this game.
Okay. Oh, God.
Joel v. Anastacia. Here we go. Question number 1. Name something that might fall on your head, starting with B.
A branch.
Good answer.
Joel. Really? Would there a branch be on your head? I'm like, I don't know.
Michelle Branch?
I was thinking butt, but okay.
Just say whatever comes to mind.
Oh, okay.
We'll pay whatever.
All right, sorry.
Name something that you'd find in a kitchen drawer, starting with P.
Pencil.
Yes.
Sure.
What else would you find?
Pan. Peeler,
Pan,
potato
yes,
masher, pasta fork.
Potato peeler.
Paper
see,
towel.
there you
Double
go.
P.
Pasta fork.
Pasta fork. Oh, totally. Pasta fork.
Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
Is there a pasta fork? That's a good one, though.
Is it like a spork?
Yeah,
right.
I'm going to start thinking of stuff like that because you go pasta fork.
We have Anastacia here. Let's not get
I
down
like
in the
that.
weeds, okay? Here we go.
Yeah,
Question number
let's
3.
go deep. Let's go deep,
Let's
kids.
go deep in question number
think
2.
I've already
Look at me,
done
I'm
that,
getting so
sorry.
into it.
Name a Halloween decoration. Happy Halloween, by the way.
Oh, thank you.
Starting with S.
Spider!
Yeah, that is a good one. That's also mine. That's my new ringtone.
Yeah.
Question number 4. Name something you put in your hair, starting with F.
Follicle help.
Feather.
Oh.
What else do you call it?
Fascinator.
Fascinator!
Well.
I thought
Here
follicle
we
help was
are.
okay.
Follicle health.
Follicle help.
Help.
I take a little pill once a day to keep my hair. Yeah, finasteride.
Okay, so Anastacia,
Pasta fork.
if you get this next one right, you have one. Joel, you got to get this next one to stay in the game.
Big. Here we go. Question number 5. Name an animal starting with H.
Horse.
That's my normal shit.
Horse.
Oh.
Good.
Horse.
Oh, I'm back. Am I back?
You're back.
You're
That's
back.
two
I'm
points.
back
Yeah,
from the
that
dead.
kind of, we tied it, so I'm going to give
Yeah.
you that one.
2 points for Joel.
I want to know. Yes.
He sang it, so that was worth it.
You should show Anastacia your growl.
Oh yeah, I do sing you quite a bit on the song.
I'll close my eyes.
I'm out of love. Set me free. Let me out this misery.
Right. Share me the wine.
It's
to
very
get
Aussie.
my
Oh, wow.
output down. I can imitate myself better than you.
I have so many conversations. It's mostly with gay men. We talk in your language, and I wonder if you know, like all of your
So
the way
iconic.
that you say words.
I know. I don't mean it.
It's
I really
amazing.
don't. Like all of a sudden, I'll sing someone else's song, like Elton John or like an
candle in
AC/DC
the
song.
wind.
Right, a candle in the wind. Like I don't know what it is. All of a sudden, the melody comes, and I'm like, here she go. Yeah, I don't. It's the Chicago in me that's
love
sort of
that.
like the.
It's
You know,
you.
I
It's
don't.
your
It's just
twang.
my thing. I don't mean to do it.
Are you still Chicago based?
I'm not. I'm
No.
not. I'm actually living in Denver now.
Are you really?
Oh. Yes, she is. She's a Rolling Stone. So yeah, I live in Denver now. I stare at the mountains. I'm just we're living the smooth life.
No, because I just had a bone
Beautiful.
to pick with Sade with Smooth Operator, where she sings coast to coast, LA to Chicago. Like Chicago's in the middle.
But yeah, that's true.
So just like anyone from
That's a good-
Chicago, any connection to Chicago, please pass that on to Sade.
Yeah, just in case you didn't know. She was like coast to coast, but I had to do a stop by because it was cheaper. So that's really the truth.
On
is
one of
that-
the other deltas.
Right.
I love that you have a long-standing vendetta with
Well,
Sade.
Sade's never going to come in for quick draw, so this is the closest I'm going to get to.
Well, my vendetta is the fact that she could write amazing songs with like 4 keys.
Right?
Oh, yeah,
Four
right.
Take it
notes
down.
Yeah.
in the spectrum, and I'm like,
You're like, some of us have to
Let
work so
us
hard.
alone.
like I gotta like hit the top and the lowest and the bottom. I mean, I couldn't make a simple song if I tried.
All right, this is for the win again, Anastacia, to stay in the game, Joel. Name a singer starting with S.
Sophia Ellis-Bextor.
Oh, Joel, you have just tied up the game.
This is for the
Wow.
win. We
Okay,
do
okay.
need to wrap up. The show is about to end.
Oh God.
Question number 7 for the win. Tiebreaker time. Name something that you would make. Well, hang on. Name something that would make you vomit, starting with A.
Asshole.
She's not wrong.
I think you win the quick draw.
Okay, I'm going to pay all the
best answer
fines of this show. I have to pay. I'm so sorry.
People who weren't planning to go to
I'm
Melbourne this weekend
where's the
have
boss?
changed their plans. VRC.com.au.
Where's the boss? I'm going to get kicked off radio.
We'll see you at Derby Day on Saturday. Lovely to see you. Thanks for coming
Lovely
in.
to see you guys too.
Thank you so much for coming in.
And I wonder if